guys, it's Tom here and welcome to my tribute video to my favorite ever football player, Steven Gerrard. He officially announced his retirement from football yesterday, and if you appreciate Gerrard's achievements and if you want to pay tribute to him, just leave a like on this video and let me know in the comments below what do you think about Steven Gerrard's achievements. He's the all-time best player that ever played for Liverpool in their history, and yes, you might argue that Kenny Dalglish might have won more trophies, but Steven Gerrard did something that I think nobody else has done. He lifted Liverpool all by himself to a whole new level. And if it wasn't for Steven Gerrard, we wouldn't have won the Champions League in 2005, we wouldn't have won the FA Cup in 2006. And I just absolutely loved watching him play. He joined Liverpool just 8 years old. He's a Liverpool fan. All his family are Liverpool fans. And just imagine what a career he had to fulfill his dream of playing for Liverpool, and not only playing for Liverpool but captaining the side and becoming a legend at the club. He has the all-time third most appearances for Liverpool. He scored more goals than Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen, Kenny Dalglish. He has the third most appearances, 710 appearances. He has the fifth most goals in Liverpool's history, 186 goals in 710 appearances, 120 of them in the Premier League, and I think he is one of the best midfielders that the Premier League has ever seen. And he also has the fourth most appearances for England, 114. Only David Beckham, Wayne Rooney and Peter Shilton has more appearances for England. So he's not only a legend for Liverpool, he's an England legend as well. The one regret that I have and Steven Gerrard has is not winning a league title in his career, and I think he, more than anybody else, deserved to win the league title. It's just a shame that he wasn't surrounded by better players, because I'm sure that if we signed for a club like Chelsea, or if we signed for a club like Real Madrid, they both wanted him, he would have won 3, 4, maybe 5 league titles in his career. And it shows what kind of a man, what kind of a person Steven Gerrard is, that he sacrificed that to stay loyal to his boyhood favorite club and to stay loyal to the fans and everything. And I remember when the rumors were circulating that Gerrard is thinking about maybe joining Chelsea, he said that he didn't join Chelsea because his Liverpool fan dad said that you are not entering my house anymore if you join Chelsea. And I think in hindsight, even though he might regret not winning the Premier League title, he would have never become as big a Liverpool legend as he is to this day if he joined Chelsea. And I think that was what made Steven Gerrard appreciated even more by the fans, because he's one of us. He's one of a fan who fulfilled his biggest dream, and I think most fans have this biggest dream to one day play for Liverpool, captain Liverpool and lift major trophies, major titles. Steven Gerrard won 9 major trophies in his career. The biggest one is the Champions League, and I think his best game was actually the 2006 FA Cup final, but only just below that is the 2005 Champions League final. I will never forget that night. And also he won the FA Cup twice in 2001 and 2006. He won the League Cup 3 times in 2001, 2003 and 2012. The other regret for Gerrard and also for Jamie Carragher is that after 2007 there was a barren spell at Liverpool. There were many issues on the field and off the field, ownership issues, Rafa Benitez getting sacked and a change of a couple of managers. And under Brendan Rodgers we should have won the league. And of course Steven Gerrard said in his interview with BT Sport that his biggest regret was the Chelsea game where he made a mistake and Chelsea after that scored, and that was the pivotal moment in that title race, and that was just so heartbreaking. I remember I almost cried because Gerrard didn't deserve that. Gerrard deserved a league title, but you know, the inexperience in the end caught up with Liverpool in my opinion in that season, and also the side was very unbalanced. We didn't have a very good defense, and in most games it didn't cost us, but in the end it came back to bite us. In the end, he won the UEFA Cup in 2001 and the UEFA Super Cup as well, and I remember that year very fondly. That was the year where I started, that was the season where I started supporting Liverpool, and to see them win 5 trophies in 1 year, I will never forget that. And I think Gerrard is the only player who scored in the Champions League final, in the UEFA Cup final, now Europa League, in the FA Cup final and in the League Cup final. And also he scored in the World Cup, he scored in the Euros, and he's one of the all-time top scoring midfielders in the Premier League. But words cannot really describe what kind of a legendary player and what kind of a legendary figure he was for Liverpool FC. His influence could be measured in gold. It could be measured in more than just goals and assists. He was a really inspirational figure, a true leader, a true role model, and he was actually my all-time, and he will be forever my all-time favorite footballer. And I just absolutely loved him play, and I have so many amazing memories of Gerrard scoring goals, Gerrard lifting trophies. My all-time favorite Steven Gerrard goal is that FA Cup final goal when Liverpool were losing 3-2 against West Ham. The announcer says how many minutes of added time is left of the game, and just as the announcer said that, Steven Gerrard just unleashed the most beautiful thunderbolt from 35 yards out, and the goalkeeper didn't even stand a chance. That's how good a rocket of a shot that was. And of course Liverpool went on to win on penalties. And I could sit here and talk for hours about Gerrard and my memories, but those are my favorite memories. The FA Cup final, the Champions League final, but also that you could count the Gerrard Torres partnership was very, very memorable. It was beautiful to watch. From 2006 to 2008, Liverpool played such magnificent football, and of course that season where Luis Suarez and Steven Gerrard almost won the Premier League title with Brendan Rodgers, that was also very memorable to watch. But this current Liverpool team is also as exciting, or maybe even more exciting to watch, because Liverpool actually scored more goals at this stage of the season than any other previous side that Gerrard was in. I just really hope that Steven Gerrard, after hanging up his boots, and he says that he will concentrate on some television punditry with BT Sport, but also he wants to get into coaching, and that leaves the door open for Liverpool to sign him up as a youth academy coach or a youth coach alongside Inglethorpe, one of the youth academy coaches at Liverpool. So really looking forward to what the rest of the year holds for Steven Gerrard. Also, I think Gerrard will have some role to play at Liverpool in the coming years, and I really look forward to seeing Steven Gerrard around Jurgen Klopp, around Liverpool FC, because he and Liverpool belong together. So I really hope that Liverpool can find some sort of role for Gerrard. Anyway, this is my tribute video for Steven Gerrard. A new career mode video is coming very soon.